Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Mr. Tambourine, man. And I'm kind of working off the Byrds version. And it starts off with this cool little intro lick where you can play 7 on the G string, 5th on the high E string, 7 on the G, 7 on the high E, 5th on the high E, 8 on the B, 7 on the B, and then 5th on the B, and then 7 on the G, 5th on the B, 7 on the G twice, and then back to 5 on the B. So we're going 7, 5, 7, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 7, 5. And the chords that would back you up on that intro lick would start on a D major chord. When you play D major, first finger goes to the G on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E string on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now, while you're on Ds in general, it can be kind of a cool idea to lift off the 2nd finger and kind of make it a D sus2. Or you can put back down the D major shape and add the pinky in on the high E 3rd to get a D sus. So it can be kind of cool to kind of see what you can say with D chords. And then from the D, we'd be going to an A major. And the way we play A major, first finger goes to the D on the 2nd fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and the third finger on the B string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now, while you're on A's in general, it can also be kind of a cool idea to lift off the 3rd finger and make that an A sus2. Or you could take the A major and then add the pinky in on the B string on the 3rd fret and get an A sus. So it might be kind of a cool thing while you're on the A chord to kind of see what you can say with it. Now, one way you could kind of work that is strumming wise is kind of as an 8 down idea, and you could kind of take the flat of your right hand, and if you lay it down on top of the saddle, you can kind of get a little muting quality around it. So you may want to kind of play around with just kind of doing downs, and I'm kind of digging on the muting, kind of making it sneaky. Or a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like using something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the D and just tried that a lot. You'd have D, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through our intro. That D, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up. Kind of digging on adding some of this suspended in. And then from there, we'll be going into our chorus part. And on our chorus, we start on a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger goes to the A on the 2nd fret, the second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and the third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to dig on kind of putting the 3rd finger on the B string 3rd, pinky on the high E string 3rd. And if you strum all those together, it's another way you may want to play your G major through the song. And then from the G, we're going to an A, and then D, and then a G, and then D, G, A, and kind of mixing it up on the second part of the chorus. So we tried that with our down, down, up, up, down, up. We'd have G with the down, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, B, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, B, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, B, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, B, down, up, down, up, B, down, up, down, up. And then from there, we'll be going into our verse part. Now, one other thing I think about adding to this song, though, is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, 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 up, you can throw a bass note in for the chord. So on the G, you'd have low E for the bass. On the A, you'd have the A for the bass. And on the D, you'd have the D string for your bass. So we're kind of digging on that. We can try that through our next verse. And we'd have G with low E bass, down, up, down, A with an A bass, down, down, B with a D bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, B with a D bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, B with a D bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, B with a D bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down. going into our next verse. If we kept that going, we have G with low E bass down, up, down, B with an A bass down, up, down, B with a D bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, B with a B bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, B with a B bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, B with an A bass down, up, down, B with an A bass down, up, down, and then from there, then we'll be going into our last chorus. So we'd have our G with low E bass down, up, down, A with an A bass down, up, down, up, D down, up, down, up, G down, up, down, up, D down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, up, A. Or you might want to kind of think about mixing up all these different ways that we've been talking about. So you can even go back and forth between the muting and the full down, down, up, down, up, or the bass down, up, down, and kind of find a way that works for you to kind of see what you can kind of say with the song. That chorus, then we go into kind of an outro that's kind of like our intro actually, and you might want to kind of bring back that intro lick that we were talking about. It might be kind of a cool thing to kind of bring back at the end and kind of hear that come in, or you could just kind of keep that going as kind of a D to an A vamp at the very end. So you know, kind of play around with that and find a way that works for you, or mixing it up between all those different voicings we were talking about. Could be a cool thing to do. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Mr. Tambourine Man, kind of working off the Byrds version of that. So good luck.